Barely Sapient here. Today I'm going to be reviewing Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor. It's on sale right now at the time of this recording, and you can get it for less than $5. If you're looking for an action-adventure game with some RPG elements in an open world, then this game might be up your alley. This game is not short on action, that is for sure. Alright, so the game is on sale on GOG and Steam for £3.19 or $3.99 till July 10th. It is the better deal on GOG in my opinion because there's no digital rights management. The game's graphics are dated by today's standards, but I think they look still pretty good. This game is older, so, it came out in 2014, so it will run on hardware that's 15 years old, if you temper your expectations. This is footage of the in-game benchmark. It tends to have a worst case scenario. I've never seen lows as low as it gets while I'm playing the game, as does the benchmark. So take that with a pinch of salt. However, the game should, on any modern system with a GPU with at least 8 gigs of VRAM, be able to run at 60 frames per second or more. Heck, the game seems to run fine on integrated graphics. This is AMD Radeon Vega 8 graphics. This is with some certain settings turned down, but it still looks great and plays great. Oh boy, I just suck at this game, don't I? This is footage from playing the game on a Surface Pro 6. Now, admittedly, had to set the settings way down. So, especially on a larger screen, if you're watching on something like that, it probably looks like crap. Looked okay on the Surface Pro. It's a small, 10-inch screen or something. On a regular monitor or a TV, this is going to look pretty bad. Looks much, much older. It's blurry, but as you can see, it's still maintaining above 30 frames per second, even on this. And this is Intel HD Graphics 620, which is, Intel integrated graphics from back in the day, not very strong at all. As you can see, I had to set the video all the way down to 546 by 364. That's way down there. And for the advanced graphics options, everything is turned down to low or off. But it runs. The game comes with a main story, main campaign, and then 2 shorter campaigns, as well as a challenge mode where you can earn extra abilities and runes that you can use in the story mode if you wanted. Okay, so the intro to the game, once you start playing, is about 10 to 15 minutes long and sort of introduces you to the controls. Also in the intro, you as the main character are killed, but kept alive by the Wraith of Elven Lord Celebrimbor. This is how you are allowed to exact your revenge. At the beginning of the storyline in the game, you start on a wraith-like tower structure. If you press the start button, you have a few menus where you can check a few things out. Obviously, you have your options for setting things like your video settings, advanced video settings, gameplay settings, controller settings, sound, etc. Also, you're going to see Sauron's army and how much info you have on the captains of Sauron's army that you're trying to kill. Now, at the very beginning of the game, many of these are going to be black or darkened out. As you gain more information, you'll see more on this list. Now, You can highlight them and select them to target them, and then you'll see them on your mini-map. When you kill or you have the chance to interrogate certain characters in the game, this is how you gain information on Sauron's army. Weapons and runes. You do start off with 5 sword runes, and that is it. You gain more as you get through more parts of the game, and then you also have upgrades to your character as you gain experience points. You can choose certain special abilities. This is the sort of role-playing game elements that this game has, but this game is mostly action. Appendices will have information and lore as you go through the game that you might need to come back to. Objectives will be updated on your minimap, which is located at the bottom left-hand corner. Gameplay is similar to the Assassin's Creed series in that you can climb walls, you can jump down if you want to as well, you can climb up walls, you have different ways of traveling that way. You can sneak around and get stealth kills, that sort of thing. And combat is also similar in that you can counter as well. The battles look very choreographed in that regard too. If you've ever played the Assassin's Creed series, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Very early on, you will meet some of these bosses or lieutenants or whatever that you're supposed to kill in the game. These guys will typically have an entourage with them. So these are going to be challenging battles. When you are close to death, you get this feature here. And this is where you can counter somebody killing you. These captains sometimes will band together. One of the objectives throughout the game is to free slaves, and they can be found just about everywhere on the map. Some of the enemies that you will encounter in the game are absolutely massive, and that can be fun. There are some sandbox elements to the game, and many enemies do respawn. So, all in all, this game is fun to play. The controls are thoughtfully placed. The graphics are great, even if they are a little bit dated by today's standards. And the storyline is just enough to keep you interested. This is definitely an action-oriented game, and it's good for what it is. This game will surely not disappoint. So if you like action games, check out Shadow of Mordor for less than a $5 until July 10th. Like and subscribe if you like the video, and comments are always welcome.